I'm just saying, he's recording.
I saw it.
All right, I'm just saying, I'm trying not to make noise.
But you're over there fucking digging through candy. I'm letting you fucking do your thing, dog.
This stays in the intro.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Big Dumb Monsters. I'm Nick.
And I'm Chris.
And this week, we watched Shadow of the Vampire, which had all the promise in the world.
Great payoff.
Yeah, great plot, great cast. Cool vibe.
Just didn't come together.
Yeah,
What did we just watch that was also... Oh, The Wolfman. Kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
Like everything was working except the actual movie.
Yeah. Everything around it was awesome.
Yeah.
But anyway, we'll go in depth on that, and then we have a long chat about what happened at Comic-Con, which was all awesome.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you made that sound very ominous.
Wait and find out.
We can finally sit down and reflect on what happened at the Comic-Con.
Yeah, our livers will never recover from this.
Yeah, that's true.
No, it's all awesome. I don't think there's anything else to add. So sit back, relax, and listen to us talk about Shadow of the Vampire
on Big Dumb Monsters.
Enjoy the show.
It's a perfect night, a stealing home. The air itself is filled with monsters.
And there we are.
Here we are. Monday.
It's been a long weekend.
Yes, it has.
Yeah, long fun weekend, which we'll get into once we hit the crapshoot.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was very exhausting. Chris was on vacation today. Chris day drank today.
Yeah, I saw the picture and I was jealous.
Sam reached out to me this morning and we were bullshitting and he's like, I feel like drinking. I'm like, I'm on my second Bloody Mary, man. I'm on my second Big Dumb Monster of the day, actually.
Oh, there's a difference.
There is a difference. That smells like meat stick. I'm sorry in advance.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
It's a good thing I just hung this air freshener.
This Jason Voorhees scented air freshener.
I wonder if that is what Jason Voorhees smells like. I would assume he smells more like rotting corpse than Axe deodorant.
Yeah, and less like deodorant.
I mean,
you never know.
And maybe he's covering up the dead body smell.
He could have been a metrosexual in life.
I don't think so.
You never know.
You know, I kind of do.
Look, just because he was, special doesn't mean he wasn't stylish.
Burlap sack on the head chic, huh?
He's got it's an accessory.
I guess it's better than his face.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Alex, what's up, man? Missed quite a fun time. Smells like teenage sex. Yeah. That's why it smells like Axe body spray. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it smells like black ice, air freshener, and sperm. That's it.
Wet dog, pine smoke, and old beef.
Oh.
No, that was the burp I just let out.
Actually, yeah, that's pretty on point. Why are we fucking disgusting?
Oh, yes. Yeah, man. You missed quite a good time. Thor had the mead on display at the table, so you were well represented.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. But anyway, on to the movie. We've been
What are we
bullshitting.
here for tonight?
Yeah, hey, we are here because we watched Shadow of the Vampire.
Yeah.
I remember really liking this movie when I watched it the first time.
There's problems.
Yeah, watching it this morning, it was a little like, this is nearly like not as good as I remember.
It's entertaining. I will give it
Yeah.
that it is entertaining. Unfortunately, it toes the line between like almost being a comedy
Yeah.
and almost being a horror movie. It's like it's stuck in this like weird middle ground.
It's not. I described it in the post on Instagram as like a drama, but it's not even like a drama really, because it does have like the elements of comedy and horror, but like not enough of any of those elements.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't lean in any particular lane. It's just like,
Yeah, it was
and
a little
I liked
frustrating.
it. I liked watching it. Like it was fine. Like it's not as fun as I wanted it to be, I guess.
Yeah, it really isn't. It almost is like a sketch that just goes on for 90 minutes instead of like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, okay, what if he was really a vampire? Like, okay, cool. But I don't think they went far enough with that. Like, I could have used more as Willem Dafoe as a vampire. Like,
yeah, because none of it really pays off ever.
Yeah. Yeah. And then
Although, hold on, my first major fucking gripe, this intro scene that looks like somebody's webcomic from 1999
yeah.
that goes on for like 10 fucking minutes. What is this shit?
Is it like supposed to be vampire lore or something? Like,
I don't know. I couldn't get anything out of it. Possibly.
yeah, it's the webcomic.
Tell me it doesn't look like web art.
Something from like Newgrounds, circa like 1998.
It fucking does, man.
This guy's name is Ass Hatton. But yeah, no, story-wise too, it is just kind of like a collection of scenes without like, the story is just, they're making a movie, but there's really like, at the end of the movie, like there's this deceit on F.W. Murnau's part, but like, is that ending really earned? Like, did we see him like pulling any strings behind the scenes?
Not really.
Throughout the whole movie, other than like, he's just obsessed with making the movie. That's it. Like,
yeah.
So I don't know. I feel like I think the ending is clever, but I don't think it was earned, I guess, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, and Sammy's in the chat comparing it, saying it's similar to Ed Wood and that it's a genre neutral kind of thing. But Ed Wood is a comedy. way more comedy leaning.
Yeah. Yeah.
It also, like in Ed Wood, you wind up caring a lot about the characters, like all the characters, because you spend a lot of time in their nuances. In this, it's just like, well, they're doing some crazy scene now, and then we're gonna show it in like the black and white version, and then we're just gonna jump cut to a different bit of drama behind the scenes. And I actually really do like that they show you the like, this is what the footage looked like.
Yeah.
Stuff like that was cool. I really dug that because I do like the original Nosferatu.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't love it. It's cool and it's retro and it's that.
It's something. It's horror homework. You got to give it a watch. Like, yeah.
And it's iconic. And there's so many like scenes from it that you're like, oh yeah, that's.
Before we get into the crapshoot again, I will say I am fucking pumped for Nosferatu next month.
I don't think I've seen anything for it yet.
You haven't seen the preview for it?
I haven't. I didn't want to.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't give much away.
Yeah.
They released the popcorn like thing for it today.
Oh, really?
And it's just this awesome looking like coffin, like this Dracula coffin. Like,
oh, sick.
Yeah. Orlock coffin. Sorry.
Yeah. I assume that's just for like AMC theaters.
I didn't see which theater chain it was. They all have different ones now.
Well, I mean, it's cool that like Regal is starting to get them because they didn't have them forever.
Mm-hmm.
Used to be just like AMC theaters would have the cool shit.
They have Gladiator ones or like the helmet.
Yeah.
The Moana ones actually look cool. They're a big wave, like, and she's like surfing on the wave, and the wave is empty. That's where
really?
the popcorn goes. It's clear.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah. Anyway, back to. Oh, also, while we're digressing, Alex said he wanted to do zombies. Professional wrestlers versus zombies for his next movie. You got it, man. Be careful what you wish for.
Oh, man.
That selection broke Nick.
So it's things that I love. I don't know that I love them together.
It's going to be an end product that won't necessarily reflect that love.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Like, would I watch this again? Yeah. Is it going to be immediately? No.
No, it's going to be a while.
Because I did, I like the vibe of it. I like what they're trying to do for me.
It also pissed me off that this fucking transfer, like the scoping is off. So,
this is stretched. This isn't the way this is supposed to be.
Yeah, exactly. I couldn't fix it either. Like, so that really pissed me off.
What are we watching this on?
Amazon.
Oh.
This is on fucking... You telling me Amazon can't do better than this shit? Like...
Yeah, it's kind of a bummer.
Yeah.
God damn. Yeah. I mean, it's got the star power. But like
I think that
you're
this
kind of
go ahead.
Yeah, like you've got these like stars, but you're kind of led into the fact that like none of them can do accents.
Yeah, you have John Malkovich who's just running the fuck away with whatever, like, whatever his character, and then Dafoe, who's leaning heavily into the vampire. No, what I was gonna say is that was another thing that like dawned on me watching this is like this movie is just like basically made for the two of them to just fucking go hog wild. Yeah, like that's the other thing I think that like it's really carrying this movie. Like, just do your thing, guys. There's
charisma for days in this movie. Like you want to look at these people on screen,
but it doesn't end up in a cohesive story, though. Unfortunately,
no. It's man, I don't know that I love John Malkovich in this.
Yeah, no, I wasn't crazy about him in this.
Yeah. Dafoe. He took it to a real goofy place, and I get that he was trying to emulate some of Max. Is it
Shrek?
Is it Shrek or Von Shrek?
Shrek.
It's okay. So he's trying to like emulate some of his mannerisms as Orlock, and like make him as like reality. Like that's the way the character is going to be.
Yeah.
But it's too much. Like he needed to like pull it back like 20%.
Yeah, because it also goes back to what we were saying before, where it goes into comedy but doesn't lean into it, and then it goes into being terrifying, but not enough so. Like the first scene where he shows up, where it's Eddie Izzard, and they're like, okay, just go into the tunnel. Yeah. And like he comes out and like it's pretty fucking terrifying. Like,
and none of it goes insane with terror. And I don't think it has to. And I don't think I want it to.
Yeah.
But it needs to lean a little heavier on like this guy is an enigma. He's actually fucking terrifying. He's really a monster. They really only do that as like I don't know, like what's the phrase I'm looking for? It's like a means to an end.
Yeah.
Like they have to get from this scene to this scene, and he's got to be pissing off John Malkovich's character. So he's going to bite somebody.
Imagine if they dumped in Nick Cage. I would like to see that. I would like to see Nick Cage in this as opposed to, Renfield. Although I thought he was good in Renfield.
What would you want Nick Cage to be doing in this?
I think
producing, because that's what he did for this film.
Yeah.
Did he really?
Yeah. Oh, you didn't know that?
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Nick Cage produced this movie.
I did not fucking know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sam had just said, imagine if they dumped in Nick Cage. And I said, do I have some news for you?
Yeah. He was executive producer.
No, if he played the Dafoe part, like I think he might be able to. I think he might be able to balance the goofy a little more.
Maybe. I actually like Nick Cage in this movie. I probably would have liked to see as
Murnau, maybe
one of the probably the camera operators.
See, I thought I wouldn't want him to replace Cary Elwes though, because I thought he was good.
Why did you think he was good in this?
I don't know, because it played a dance type for him. Like he does, like now he plays kind of assholes more, but this is when he was still like, you know, fucking not that far off of. This is like a decade off of Princess Bride, so he's still like, this is not that far off of like Robin Hood. He's still like the handsome fucking, you know, star, and have him to be like this brusque, like German fucking,
Yeah.
you know, I thought that was good.
But talk about a fucking wretched accent, though. His was the worst.
But
The worst.
In this, that's a high bar to clear. Fucking
Yeah. That's how bad it was.
I don't know. I liked him. I liked Cary Elwes.
I like Cary Elwes too,
Yeah.
but like, he's replaceable in this.
Yeah, that I will give you that. Like anybody could have stepped up and done that.
Yeah, I mean, and not to say like he was bad in it, but like that the character just doesn't shine. So it could have been anybody. It didn't have to be, you know, heartthrob Cary Elwes. I mean, Jesus Christ, what was it like? What the hell was the closest thing that he had done to this?
This is 2000, so it might be like Men in Tights. That was like what, 97?
No, that was earlier than that. Men in Tights was like 95, 96.
Yeah, you might be right about that. I might have been in 10th grade, so yeah, like 95.
Yeah. God damn it. I don't know, man. Like I get what they're doing, and I think I just wanted to like it more. And I was disappointed with just kind of
the end result.
This is going to be a hard word. The fucking mediocrity of this whole fucking thing.
No, I get it, because I was going to say the watered downness of like what it could have been.
Yeah.
If it just made some choices on the direction
it needed to commit. Like,
yeah.
I don't need to see John Malkovich shoot morphine or whatever and go cross-eyed because he's so high.
Yeah.
Like, okay. Play more into that. Like, there's what, 2 scenes where you really see him like really doped out. Like, okay, expand on that. That's interesting. Like,
yeah.
Tell me more about that character, not just that he found a vampire. Like, just give me more. Like, you're just scratching the surface of a story that could be here.
Yeah. Like it's like I'm just still going back to that watered downness. Like,
yeah.
Go hard in a direction, goddamn it. Make a choice. Fucking. And I wish the story were a little more cohesive. Like, to me, it just read like, okay, we're doing this, and then this happened. Okay, now this is gonna happen. Like, even like with the kills, like we have like
they just happen.
Yeah. Like we have the one kill where he kills the guy in the boat, and like it's in a montage, for Christ's sake. Like, you know, and he just dumps him over the side. Like,
yeah.
You know, was there a chase leading up to that? Like, you know, give us a little.
Did he sneak up on him?
Yeah.
Show me him sneaking up on him.
Intensity or something. So
you know what? That's a good word for everything that this lacks. It lacks intensity in everything that it's trying to do.
Yeah.
Like, the drama is not intense. The horror is not intense. The comedy is not intense.
Yeah, like, so who is the target for this movie? Because it's not horror-y enough for horror people.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a comedy for the people who want a comedy.
I could see it being classified more as a drama. But
even still, like,
yeah, the end result is not that fucking dramatic.
Yeah. Yeah, there is just some, I don't know, like, maybe it's the director, I don't know, there's some kind of cohesion just missing.
Yeah.
Ooh, there we go.
Yeah, like there's, we've said it 1,000 times, like there's good bones here. And it's just, what they fill it out with is just trash. Well, trash is a hard word.
Just meh, just bland.
Yeah. There's no salt on this food.
It's a fucking steaming bowl of white rice, like, you know.
Fucking white people taco night is what this is.
Yeah.
And that's coming from somebody that loves white people taco night.
Man, I want tacos.
Usually always want tacos.
Yeah.
Fucking love tacos.
They're delicious.
Yeah.
I think you want to put some ratings on this. Feels a little early, but we also have a ton of con shit to talk about too. So, yeah.
It still feels early, but
what more is there? Like because this is so like middle of the road and bland. What more is there to talk about?
I don't know, man. Like you know how you'll get like an album, and there's like 2 or 3 like fucking bangers on it, and the rest is just like fluff that they came up with to fill space. This movie feels like that album, where there's like a couple of things where you're like, that's awesome, like that's cool. Like the premise is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Some of the scenes, you know, that you're trying to get that like that interaction between Murnau and Orlock, that's really cool stuff. Like when they're just like going at each other, I really like that.
Yeah.
And the way they filmed it, like jumping back and forth between like the real world stuff and then what they actually filmed, is clever. I like that. Everything else just falls flat. But the everything else is like what makes all that other shit count.
This is also might be like a kind of problem with this movie. Who is really the main character of this movie? It's not really Murnau. Yeah, it's not Max Schreck or the vampire. I think
the main character of this movie is Nosferatu.
Yeah, the main character I think is the premise of the movie.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just it doesn't do the thing. Like this is cool. He drops the ferret down and you see him like approach and he's all fucking crazy and creepy. Awesome.
Or even like the scene where he's talking to the guys by like the fire and he just like snatches like a bat out of the air and like eats it. Like, yeah.
Like there are shining moments. Like I don't want it to sound like I hated every minute of this movie because I didn't. I really, really didn't. It's just like I'm disappointed in its mediocrity. Yeah,
you could have been so much better. And I don't know. Maybe it's got to be I don't want to shit on somebody, but I really think it is the director. Like, if you put this in the hands of like a monster kid, somebody who knows like monster movies, who knows like what you're gonna want to see out of this, like, you know, okay, this can be funny, but like we need to balance it out with like horror here and there, like actual real horror, not like tepid bullshit.
Well, like, who do you think would be like the perfect director for this?
Oh God, in a perfect world, like even this doesn't feel right. I want to say like Edgar Wright, but like even that doesn't feel quite right.
I think you would have handled it a lot better. You would have eventually wound up caring about characters. Yeah, because like that's one of his strong suits, for sure.
Yeah,
the balance would have been a lot more appropriate.
Yeah. Who could do this? Or even like with the seriousness of it, give me like a Ty West version of this. Like, like, you know, this might be something he could handle, you know?
Yeah, I can see that.
Because like he's not in like over the top horror. Like, you know, I mean, X is pretty straight up, but like,
it's just a slasher flick.
Yeah. Pearl and like, you know, Maxine, even like House of the Devil is horror, you know. But like it's not like gruesome, over the top, super like, you know, scares a minute. Like there's subtlety to it.
It's pacing.
Yeah. So I think maybe he could do something with this. Like
okay. I'm wondering what Spielberg could do with it.
Yeah, because he's a dude who loves fucking movies. Like he would. Yeah, I think you're right about that. Like
I think somebody that's not in the horror realm would do a really good job with this. So
maybe somebody who's more of a movie like lover.
Yeah.
Who would know more about like classic movies and how things were done then, and like that might be.
This is a wild one, I think, but I think if he took it on as like a pet project, this is just like a passion thing, Scorsese could probably do something cool with this.
You know what? I would like to see that.
Yeah.
Yeah. because he's a movie guy. Like,
Yeah.
you know, he does a lot of like mob stuff. That's what he's known for. But like, he's a dude who loves fucking cinema. Like, you know, yeah.
I think he could do it and do it well. I don't know if he would get the horror stuff right, but I think everything else about the movie,
he could balance out like the comedy with the seriousness. Think of like Goodfellas. Like,
he would nail the dramatic aspects that we're looking for here.
Yeah.
Where like Spielberg would have your like whimsy, which like it's all here. It just needs to pick a fucking lane, and a specialized director, I think.
Maybe it's editing. Like somebody maybe was just edited shittily. Like
maybe.
Yeah.
Christ. They needed to fucking do something though. All right. I'm ready to throw down numbers on this. How about you?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
I'll start off. I don't want to say I'm not going to watch this again, because I would like to give it a shot again. Like,
yeah.
Like you said though, it's going to be a while.
Yeah.
I'm going to go, because I think there's so much wasted potential. I'm going to be a little harsh on this. I'm going to go 5.5.
Yeah.
I'm going to put it just above the line. And like, because if it just picked a lane and went with it,
yeah,
I think it easily could have been like a 7.5, 8 movie. Like,
sure.
Easily.
Yeah. No, I'm in the same boat. I'm going to go 5.5. Like, I was thinking like 6.5, but
this is that scene I was talking about where we first see Shrek, like, not, Mike Myers Shrek, but
yeah. But like, it's unsettling, and you're like, oh shit, that's the fucking Nosferatu. Yeah. But you see that he's actually like weirdly uncomfortable. Like, if you get into what's actually happening, like, you can see that Orlock is like weirded out by this whole fucking thing. And I think that's a cool thing to play into too. It's just like, there's so many things that they could have done. They just chose not to fucking do anything.
Yeah.
They just had a problem committing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm at a 5.5 because I want to like this movie. I do. And there are things that I like. I just can't.
Yeah, it just doesn't do, I guess, what it wants to do. It doesn't go far enough. A good effort, though.
Yeah. Eddie Izzard's awesome. So.
Yeah.
I mean, like, a lot of the people that are in the movie were great. It's just like they couldn't fucking pull it together. But anyway, you ready for trivia?
Let's move on to the trivia.
Not to bother you with trivia.
Stiff fuck.
I used to think everything trivia.
More like a rubbery 5.5, let's say.
Well, I said yours was a soft 5.5, and his was a more stiff 5.5.
Yeah.
Don't mind me, just pressing buttons.
It's your segment, by the way.
Yeah, I know. Listen. Eat my whole ass. All right. This movie is based in part upon a legend that Max Schreck was in reality a vampire, which is why he played the role of Orlock so well. Some variations of the legend suggest that Nosferatu, a symphony of horror, was the only film Schreck made, though in reality he was already a stage and screen veteran by the time Nosferatu was shot, and would appear in many non-vampiric roles before his death in 1936.
See, if that was a legend, like, why isn't that part of the story? Like, it never comes up that, like, hey, I heard this guy's a vampire. Like,
well, because it was the rumor after the fact.
Yeah. But for story purposes, make it part of the fucking movie.
Well, eventually they find out that he's a fucking vampire.
Yeah.
But he has to be like, I'm a vampire. This is the first movie that Nicolas Cage produced, which, I mean, by 2000, you would have thought he would have had something else going on, but as he was more just in line to be an actor.
Yeah, I mean, he'd been around in acting like 20 years at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's, Nick did some substances back in those days. Yeah. I mean, I just love like pictures of him around that time, just
gacked out.
Walking down the street.
Yeah.
Like dressed like a voodoo priest, like, in a video game. Yeah.
Yeah. What the fuck was what was the TV show that he was on where he came out and he was doing like front flips and shit and a leather jacket and leather pants? Oh my God.
Wearing like a leather top hat with goggles and a full duster.
Yeah.
With a bandolier and cowboy boots. Like, yeah.
Looking like Billy Bob Thornton looks now.
Yeah.
You seen that motherfucker?
Yeah. That dude is just getting weird with it. Yeah. Somebody has clearly stopped giving a fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. He's either started taking or stopped taking medication. Willem Dafoe's portrayal of Max Schreck was nominated for an Academy Award. This is the only time anyone has been nominated for their portrayal as a vampire.
Wow.
And if that's true, I have some real hard disagreements with the Academy.
Yes, fucking Gary Oldman got fucking cornholed.
You got Gary Oldman,
yeah,
who was fucking amazing, but you've also got Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise in Interview with a Vampire.
Yeah.
Are you shitting me?
Huh.
They were both amazing in that.
Yeah, that's true. That is really crazy that nobody's ever been nominated playing a vampire.
And Dafoe, I love Willem Dafoe. I love him. This is not Oscar worthy.
Yeah.
Like, not even remotely.
Yeah. That is it is if this is like what passes for the best of that year, like, fuck.
Yeah, what the fuck was going on in the year 2000?
Yeah.
So it would have been like 99, 2000, right?
Yeah.
There were way better fucking movies. Jesus Christ. I don't love it. The locomotive that conveys the film crew to Czechoslovakia is named Charon, and in Greek myth, Charon was the ferryman who conveyed the souls of the dead across the river Styx. Which is fun. I like that. It's silly.
Yeah.
The real Max Schreck was 6'3", while Willem Dafoe was only 5'9". Willem Dafoe is 5'9".
Damn.
I'm 6'3".
Yeah. Same here. I think 5'9" is like your average dude height, probably.
I think it's 5'10" was the standard forever.
Yeah.
Let's see. Willem Dafoe groped Catherine McCormick's right breast for roughly 5 minutes in a single scene. Yeah, that was.
Kevin wasn't even on.
Just rehearsal.
Yeah.
Also, who wouldn't?
Yeah. That was the scene where he's right before his death scene. Where
yeah. I think we're gonna have to do this one again.
Yeah.
This isn't right. No.
Run it back.
Yeah, run it back.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. Fucking Willem Dafoe's on his knees, grabbing her boobs. Head of his dick is touching the floor.
Just one more. One more time. One more time.
Just doing the mouth thing from fucking Boondock Saints.
Yeah. Oh my God. Oh.
Motorboat Catherine McCormick?
Yeah, what of it?
What's on camera doesn't count.
It's acting.
If it's not in frame, it doesn't exist.
That's what I was going for.
And our last trivia fact for the evening: a deleted subplot for the film involves Murnau's cabaret performer lover Micheline revealed to be the one who inspired him to make Dracula / Nosferatu, A Symphony of Horror, and the vampire who created Max Schreck, which is so fucking rad.
Yeah.
Why is that deleted? Put that in. I don't need a subplot about a second fucking cameraman.
Yeah. Fucking, let's take this interesting, cool subplot out and fucking. That was not good. No.
Shit.
God damn it! This could have been really good.
It could have been. It isn't. I was really disappointed. But yeah, that's it. That's trivia for the evening.
All right, let's move on to the crapshoot.
What? Better about it.
No.
Oh yeah, sorry. Oh, Jesus Christ. Whew. You know.
I know you. I knew you. I knew you. But you ain't you.
It's almost like we've spent a couple of days perhaps drinking too much. And,
Yeah.
Just overall indulging.
I took it easy.
But
I still didn't not drink
Saturday.
all day.
Yeah, we didn't like go hard, but we did respectable numbers.
Steady.
Yeah. We'll get to that though.
Yeah. Oh shit! I think we got a phone call in.
Oh,
hold on.
Call from.
Fine.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail.
Frankenstein.
Was that better for you?
Hey, baby. Why do you sound like Butthead, Frankenstein?
Different kind of stuff tonight, I guess.
Oh, are you drinking kerosene?
It's good in a pinch. Just avoid flames. Fire bad.
Fire is bad. What? Okay, so Frankenstein. What are your thoughts on Shadow of the Vampire? In earnest, don't sugarcoat it with like.
Let's hear it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really slow, but Alyssa Milano's boobs are huge. Wait, that's Embrace of the Vampire.
Embrace of the Vampire, yeah.
Yep.
It is stunning that I remember that movie that fast. 30 years after that movie came out.
Yeah. That's a terrible fucking movie.
I wonder why I remember that so much.
Yeah.
2 big reasons why you remember it.
Yeah.
There were 2 decent sized
and also,
movie.
What was her name from the Golden Child? Charlotte. I don't remember, but she was in that also.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They actually kind of tricked Alyssa Milano into dumping him out in that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me go see if that's streaming anywhere later.
Are you gonna watch the whole movie?
No.
Watched a couple minutes a few times.
Yeah.
Just long enough to get the cardio
Anyway, that movie is memorable for exactly the same number of reasons as this movie.
A duo of them.
The cast, yeah.
And I was going to say the premise, but that's kind of mishandled too.
Mm. The premise of
Those
Embrace of the
boobs weren't
Vampire was good.
mishandled, though.
What was that?
Oh, I don't know. I talked over him.
I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Kerosene good.
Oh, man.
Drunk Frankenstein, what do you think we should watch next week?
Jesus Christ.
That's not our genre. That's a different podcast.
Deliverance? Tennessee is the monster in that one.
Yeah.
I would have said inbreeding, but that wouldn't narrow it down.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
I said it in less words.
I don't know. Pick a trauma flick. Aren't half of those splattering monsters?
That is true.
Yeah.
We could go try. It's been a while since we've done schlock.
Well, we did just get suggested professional wrestlers versus zombies.
Yeah, but we're going to do that when he comes on the show. And,
All right.
you know, how often does that happen anymore?
Well, it's mostly our fucking, because we never schedule shit, but.
All right. Yeah, we'll go
I don't know
trauma.
if you guys did Thanksgiving yet or not.
We've not done
It'll be
Thanksgiving.
too late by next week with the holiday.
Yeah.
If we were a little more aware, we would have done that this week.
That's why I booked Werewolf Santa so early.
Yeah.
Oof. I hate everything.
We have a lot of shitty movies on the horizon, it sounds like.
There are no good holiday movies.
Fuck.
Yeah. I mean, Krampus was
Halloween's
decent.
okay.
Yeah.
Halloween's fine.
Krampus was decent, but we did that already.
Yeah.
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 You mean to tell me Silent Night, Deadly Night 2 is the masterpiece?
That's more of a slasher.
2? No, 2 is not.
That's the only one anyone remembers.
Ooh.
Not to be confused with the third one by Brian Yuzna with Booby Witches.
Excuse me, what? Did you say booby witches?
I wonder if that's streaming in the
Movie
same place as Embrace of the Vampire.
Probably.
Yeah.
Skinamax.
All right, Frankenstein, we're going to let you go.
Okay.
Okay. We'll watch something real schlocky for you for next week.
Schlock, good.
Yeah. Probably where some people turn into some sort of goo.
Goo, bad.
Goo back.
Whoa. Dropping a hard G on the show?
Different hard G.
Yeah.
All right, Frankenstein. We will catch you next week.
For something.
For something.
For something, yes.
Okay. Bye, Frankenstein. Boy, that Frankenstein. He sure is intoxicated.
Yeah.
We haven't done an alien like monster flick in a while.
Like thematically alien or the genre?
Oh no, yeah,
Like the movie
not the franchise. Yeah, no, like alien. You know,
a movie with aliens.
a movie, yeah, featuring aliens.
Yeah.
Again, not xenomorphs.
Well, we started kind of taking a backseat to that shit when they started doing regrettable reviews.
Fuck them. It's not the Regrettable Reviews Network.
Oh!
Nobody said we couldn't do repeat episodes.
That is true also.
That's true.
Yeah. Anywho, that's for, we're still getting, we really want to get to the crapshoot today.
Men in Black.
Species.
We did that already.
We did Species.
Stinks in here. Going outside.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Men in Black is not a bad option.
Yeah, it's light. It's fun.
We haven't. Yeah. I think we haven't done like a really action-y kind of thing in a while either.
We haven't. We have not.
All right. Yeah. Let's do Men in Black.
All right. We're doing Men in Black next week.
Whoop, whoop. No, I don't want to watch Species 2. Electric Boogaloo.
All right. Let's see.
You have a segment to do.
Yeah, I'm not doing the sound effect. I just switched cameras.
I know. Sorry, I got distracted. We're getting TV suggestion texts.
What? I don't pay attention to that shit when I'm doing this.
Yeah. Anyway, let's talk about this.
Start
movie.
telling our friends no more texting between the hours of 8 and 10.
You'd think they'd know. We have a thing going on every. Not that they watch.
No,
But
not
yeah,
that. Not that our friends love us or anything. Support us or whatever.
Anywho, we're going to start off with director E. Elias Merhige. Merhige. I don't know how to say that, but that's who he is. Marriage. This might be his most well-known movie. He has a movie upcoming, Howl. That sounds werewolfy. Nope. Oh, that just sounds sad.
I don't like that at all.
Fuck. It's about a dog whose family dies in a car crash. What? I'm all bummed out. Fuck. Anyway, this guy directed...
I hate him now.
Yeah, Suspect Zero. I remember
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, I remember seeing that when I worked at the video store, but never like being interested enough to watch it. He directed a couple Marilyn Manson videos, Crypt Orchid?
Yep.
There we go. And Antichrist Superstar. He directed a Danzig video also.
Hell yeah.
Serpentia. Jesus Christ. And that's it. That's really all the known stuff he's directed.
Hold on, I'm just trying to do Danzig math. That was 96. So that would have been Danzig 3. Yeah, I think that would have been Danzig 3. How the Gods Kill.
All right. Was the one album? I think I had the one album, Demon Sweat
Live.
Yeah. There was Mother was the hidden track on that.
Yeah, it's the live version.
Yeah. Anywho, yeah, he really hasn't done much of note. So this is probably his most well-known movie.
Let's leave it that way.
Yeah, in my opinion, he could have used a little help. Up next, we have John Malkovich, who was, again, I just feel like this movie, the entire premise of this movie was just let him and Dafoe just, you know what, guys, just do your thing.
Chew on it.
Yeah, chew the fucking scenery. This was when he was really heavy in his accent phase. This is probably it's 2000s. This is like a year or two after Rounders. Fucking pay that man his money.
Oh my God.
So yeah, it's a year after being John Malkovich. Might be one of his more famous, well, he's got a lot of famous
Con Air.
Yeah. That's got to be the biggest one. He was recently in the Ripley series, which I heard is like amazing. I never really like dug the movie, and I don't know.
Was that like the
Talented Mr. Ripley? I guess it hews more to the books.
Okay.
So I don't know. I heard it's really good, but I don't know. I'll give it a shot at some point.
You want like a mild take? I don't love John Malkovich.
Yeah, I was thinking that while I was watching this.
He's okay. Like I'm not gonna say he's a bad actor, but like there's nothing crazy good about him.
I think he's another like Pacino type actor where he got known for like doing quirky shit, and now he just does the quirky shit to collect a paycheck. Like,
yeah,
maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm being a little harsh, but it's what it seems like to me. Was this movie with Vince Vaughn? If this is the same one, I think it is. Yes, this was a pretty good. No, it is not. Yes, it is. It was with Liam Hemsworth. They're like these two like dudes who live in like it's Arkansas, so they live in Arkansas. They rip off like a drug
fucking
dealer.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, it's Vince Vaughn. And he plays like a fucking pretty respectable badass in this movie.
Yeah, I heard that is a good movie though.
Yeah, recommend that one. Let's see. We are only in 2020. And we've been scrolling for a while.
Yeah, Velvet Brain Tumor. Velvet Buzzsaw. That was pretty good.
Oh yeah. He was in the Deepwater Horizon movie, 2016. Zoolander 2, also 2016. It's an Eminem video in 2015. Red 2, 2013 with Bruce Willis. Oh, he was in Warm Bodies. That is, the zombie one.
Oh, was he her dad?
Grigio. Maybe.
I don't remember. I fucking love that movie though.
That was
Warm Bodies is so good.
Yeah. That was pretty good. God damn it! Come on, IMDb, you're killing me here. Here we go.
I fucking hated him in Red.
Yeah, those movies are pretty forgettable.
Yeah, well, the second one especially, but the first one was just like so fucking. Oh, let's cash in on the Expendables, but like make them real old, like broken down instead of cool.
Yeah. He was in a Transformers movie in 2011, Dark of the Moon. He was in both Red movies. He was in Jonah Hex in 2010.
Which I do love.
I was listening to an interview with Josh Brolin this week, and he was talking about how, like, that was right before he quit drinking. He's like, on that movie, he's like, every day I would drink a bottle of, I think he said, like, Wild Turkey.
My man!
Yeah, it was something like that, yeah. Or Maker's Mark or something, yeah.
Ah, it's less cool.
Yeah. Burn After Reading, 2008. He was in that animated Uncanny Valley Nightmare Beowulf movie in 2007.
No, thank you.
Aragon, 2006. The Libertine with Johnny Depp, that was 2004. He's in Johnny English, 2003.
Gross.
Knockaround Guys with Vin Diesel. He was obviously in Being John Malkovich, 1999.
Yeah.
The Man in the Iron Mask, 1998.
Rounders was 98.
Oh, yeah, shit, Rounders, 98. I almost went over that. With his horrible fucking Russian accent. Con
And
Air.
Love of Oreos.
Yeah. Ooh, we have Oreos in there.
Ooh.
Left over from the con. Oh, I brought those upstairs. Fuck. Damn it.
Bush League.
He was in Con Air in 1997.
Hold on. Con Air is only rated a 6.9.
That's fucking crime.
Absolutely fucking. It's at least an 8.
Yeah.
If not for the quality of the movie, for how much fucking fun you have watching it.
Yeah. That was like, that came out like right at that time when, like, again, going to the movies like with all your friends and shit was like super fun. Like,
yeah,
just like on a Friday night watching that in a packed theater, which doesn't happen much anymore, but it did happen
Jesus
last
Christ,
night when I went to the movies.
I couldn't tell you the last time I was in a packed theater.
It was last night.
Well, you guys went and saw Wicked, right?
Yeah.
That theater's going to be packed full of fucking songbird middle-aged women for a long time.
Don't count out the gay dudes. A lot of gay dudes.
Never count out the gays.
Yeah.
They're basically the same thing.
Yeah.
If they're singing
you
along to
all that hate mail to Nick Wilson, care of Big Dumb Monster.
If you're, hold on.
Yeah.
I'm not disparaging gay people.
Yeah.
But if you are in a theater singing along to Wicked,
you are the worst person in the world.
You're terrible.
Yeah.
And you might as well be a middle-aged fucking woman.
That fucker was packed. We're still scrolling. He was in Dangerous Liaisons in 1988, Empire of the Sun in 1987. A lot of actor stuff. The Glass Menagerie, 1987. Death of a Salesman, 1985. His first role, 1978, A Wedding.
Wait, did we go over? Oh fuck! He played Lenny of Mice and Men.
Of Mice and Men, yeah. 1992. Oh, In the Line of Fire, 93. That was a good movie. Clint Eastwood.
Yes, Clint Eastwood.
Willem Dafoe. Have we talked about him? I don't think so.
Yeah, we had to have. Didn't we do Daybreakers?
No, we watched that as a Sunday night pandemic movie.
Okay.
In a ton of shit.
Always.
He will be in Nosferatu next month. Which
shit!
Again,
awesome.
I cannot wait. I'm gonna have to wait to see that too, which bugs the shit out of me because I'm gonna be in Florida for Christmas. Yeah.
I mean, you could see it while you're in Florida.
But nobody's going to want to see it with me.
Do you really need fucking somebody to hold your hand to go see a fucking Nosferatu?
What if I could take my 9-year-old nephew? He was just in Saturday Night, which was a really good movie. I really enjoyed that. It's the movie about the 90 minutes before the first episode of Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
He is like a big wig at NBC in that movie. He was in Beetlejuice, again, just chewing up the scenery.
I didn't like it.
Yeah, he wasn't. I didn't really need him in that. Yeah,
I didn't need him in that. I didn't need that movie at all.
I didn't think it was that bad, but yeah.
It wasn't that bad, but I didn't need it because it doesn't improve on the fucking franchise. And if you're not going to do that,
They're already
don't even
cranking out
fucking
a third
bother.
one.
Of course they are.
Yeah. He was in Poor Things, which was really, really good. I haven't watched that since it came out.
I still haven't seen it.
Yeah, it's a take on Frankenstein. A take on Frankenhooker, basically. That's not a joke at all. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Imagine it. An artistic reimagining of what? Frankenhooker.
Yeah. Is a
Oh, we're hydrating.
TJ, what's up, man? All right.
I forgot which page it was on.
No Boots tonight. Really, we got sick of us after hanging out all
Yeah, he
weekend.
must have. But by the way, Hey Boots, was awesome hanging out with you.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And he's not here to hear any of this. So,
No.
yeah.
Stuck around for 2 days with our asses.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a lot. No.
Yeah.
It's yeah.
Probably. Well, he was in the Northman too, another Robert Eggers movie, which was really awesome.
I love that movie.
Yeah,
I want to see that again.
I've
only seen it. I've only seen it the once.
See, same here.
Yeah.
It is. An upscale retelling of Conan. Yeah, it is. I'm telling you.
Sorta.
One of his most well-known roles is probably Norman Osborn / the Green Goblin in the Spider-Man movies. He was in Nightmare Alley by Guillermo del Toro. This is that kill I mentioned before. He just kills a guy on the boat.
Yeah.
Doesn't we have no context for it. Like,
Yeah. Well, because he's drunk and he's drunk and he's going back on his word that he wouldn't hurt anybody from the crew.
but make it interesting. Like,
Yeah. I do like that it parallels the footage on the boat a little bit, but
Yeah.
but also, so what?
Yeah. He's in several of the what's his name?
Wes Anderson.
Yeah, that motherfucker. He was in the last Wes Anderson movie that I think I really enjoyed. The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou. That's a good movie.
I haven't seen that one. I haven't seen a lot of them.
That's a genuinely good movie.
What's that? There's that one and Little Miss Sunshine, I think was his
No,
other...
that's not Wes Anderson, is it?
No, that's
Oh, the fuck directed it? It's not Wes Anderson, though.
was that Farrelly Brothers, maybe?
No. Yeah, Art, we need help.
I'm doing
It feels like the same fucking movie.
Yeah.
Little Miss Sunshine is
I think it's a female.
Jonathan Dayton and Valerie Ferris, director.
No.
Weird.
Yeah. But he was in the French Dispatch, another Wes Anderson movie. He was in the DCU as a Atlantean Volko who trained Aquaman. He was in another Robert Eggers movie, The Lighthouse, which that's a movie you watch once.
Yeah, once was enough.
Yeah.
Are we still live on your shit?
I am frozen.
Mine is network error. Please try again later.
No, we're still streaming. I'm just frozen.
Check YouTube.
Shit buckets.
Look it on YouTube.
Hey, if anybody's listening, can you hear us?
Can you hear us now?
Yeah, can you hear us? Are we just frozen?
It's-
Do we
How
have
about an
sound?
ad?
It's
on Twitch somewhere?
okay. It's back now, but it's way delayed.
Oh, it's back?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
delayed to shit.
All right. Oh, TJ said, yeah, it is a hike for TJ. But he was prepping for Thanksgiving. Yeah, I took my fucking turkey out a day late. I took it out yesterday instead of Saturday. So yeah.
Yeah, we got a frozen one today, so we're hopefully gonna.
That motherfucker's going down to the wire.
Yeah, I might have to run some water on that in the sink.
Shit, I started brining mine today.
Yeah, I wanted to get mine like brined like starting today, but
I have never brined a turkey.
It's worth it. I started doing it like a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely worth it. And you can never use too much butter.
Yeah, no, when I roast a turkey, it is completely covered in butter, like top to bottom. Makes the skin like mega crispy.
Oh yeah, I got on the skin and underneath the skin too.
I don't go underneath because I feel like that's where you're gonna lose a lot of moisture.
No, it helps keep it moist.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. I just lock it in.
Yeah, no, I take like a butter knife so it doesn't like pierce the skin and just separate it enough to make a pocket and just wedge butter in.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah. Oh, I'm going to fuck that turkey up this week. I can't wait to make that, man.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, back to Willem Dafoe. He's
in like a million movies a year.
Yeah, pretty much. A lot of big ones too. Murder on the Orient Express, which I still got to watch those movies. I've never seen either of those. Or any three of them at this point. Yeah.
Yeah. We actually went over that last week.
Yeah. He was in that Death Note movie in 2017, The Florida Project, which I heard was really good. I think it was nominated for an Oscar. He's in Finding Dory. He's a voice in that. Has done 2 voices on The Simpsons. He's in the first John Wick movie. That was 2014.
That doesn't feel right.
Yeah. Oh, that's 10 years. Holy shit balls.
Ew.
Yeah, that's 10 years.
Oh, fuck. Dog.
Ooh. He was in John Carter in 2012.
I like it.
Cirque du Freak 2009. He's in the first 2 Boondock Saints movies.
Isn't that all there is?
I think it's the third one, or there might be a third one coming.
It's always on the rope that'll maybe happen, but
I don't want it to because the second one sucked real bad.
Fantastic Mr. Fox. Actually, I did like that Wes Anderson movie, Fantastic Mr. Fox. He's in Daybreakers, like we mentioned.
Yeah, which rules.
Yeah, that was a pretty good movie.
That's a fun fucking vampire movie.
We'll get there for this show. We got to Spider-Man already. He's in XXX, State of the Union, 2005.
Gross.
He's in The Aviator in 2004. It was Scorsese, I believe. Yeah. With what's his name? Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh yeah.
Again, Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou. I as much as I hate Wes Anderson, I highly recommend that movie.
I feel like that's what got people talking about Bill Murray again for like a long time.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, obviously everybody loved Bill Murray, and then he just kind of like went under the radar for a long time, and then that came out, and everybody was like, "Oh yeah, Bill Murray's awesome."
Yeah. He was in Once Upon a Time in Mexico. Speaking of disappointing movies.
Oh Christ!
2003. He was in the first Finding Nemo too. I didn't realize that. Jesus Christ, we're still only up to 2000. He's in American Psycho, also in the year 2000.
Oh, that's right.
Boondock Saints, 1999.
Oh, he was in Existence. I forgot about that.
Oh yeah, David Cronenberg video game movie.
Yeah.
He is the bad guy in Speed 2 Cruise Control.
Yikes.
He's in The English Patient, Basquiat, both in 1996. Clear and Present Danger, 1994. Jack Ryan movie. Wild at Heart. Isn't that David Lynch, I believe? I might be wrong about that.
No, I don't think it is.
No,
it is.
It is David Lynch.
Weird. Why is every dog in your neighborhood barking right now?
They all get each other riled up. Like, yeah.
Oh, we're a bunch of assholes.
That's why he was probably barking a second ago.
Yeah.
Or they heard him barking a second ago. Now they're barking. He was in Crybaby also, 1990. Born on the 4th of July, 1989. Mississippi Burning, 1988. The Last Temptation of Christ, 1988, in which he played Jesus H. Christ.
The H stands for hung.
Yeah. He was in Platoon in 1986.
That movie's so intense.
Yeah,
It's so much.
To Live and Die in LA in 1985. Streets of Fire 84, which is a really awesome movie. The Hunger in 1983. And his first movie was Notorious Hollywood Bomb Heaven's Gate, 1980.
6-7.
Yeah, it's got a 6.7 rating. It is I want to say it killed a movie studio. Whatever movie one put it out.
Yeah. Well, I mean, hey, pretty sure Wizard of Oz actually bombed at the box office when it originally came out. Too,
Yeah. Udo Kier is in this movie. He's also in like a billion fucking movies. Yeah, we're gonna blow right through this as fast as we can. Some of the highlights: he played Adolf Hitler in Hunters, the series on Amazon about like Nazi hunters.
Yeah.
He was in one of those Pitch Perfect movies, apparently.
Most of this looks bad.
He's in a couple good movies here and there.
Oh yeah, I mean he was in which Dracula was he in?
Blood of Dracula or Blood for Dracula.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to refresh there.
Mm-hmm,
Let's see. Puppet Master, The Littlest Reich, 2018. He did a voice in a Call of Duty, Call of Duty World War II. 2017. He's in Brawl and Cell Block 99. Also 2017.
The fucking Vince Vaughn movie.
I haven't seen it, but I heard that is a really awesome movie.
Yeah,
yeah.
It's hard for me to take Vince Vaughn serious as like a badass.
He's done a couple of good roles where he's a bad guy.
Bad guy, okay. Badass.
Oh yeah.
There's a difference.
Let's see.
Axe Cop.
That keeps coming up.
Yeah.
He did a voice in the Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated series. Jesus Christ. Shows up in an episode of Chuck. They did a Far Cry movie in 2008, apparently.
What?
Yeah. He is in the Rob Zombie Halloween in 2007. Shows up in Grindhouse in the Werewolf Women of the SS.
So Rob Zombie
short.
loves him.
Yeah. Masters of Horror shows up in an episode of that. He's in the Blood Rain movie in 2005.
That's the appropriate response to that.
He's in Dracula 3000 in 2004.
Yeah, that was post Jerry Butler.
Post the Jerry Butler Dracula, yeah. Played the Music Master in 2 episodes of the Justice League animated series.
You're only into 2000.
Yeah, we've been scrolling a long fucking time. He's in a Korn video in 2000. He's in End of Days in 1999 with Arnold Schwarzenegger. He is in an episode of VIP in 1998. He was in the first Blade movie in 1998 also.
Armageddon.
Yeah, that's right. He shows up in Armageddon very briefly. Shows up in an episode of Viper in 1998. Jesus Christ, we are still going. Shows up in Barbed Wire in 1996. Shows up in a Goo Goo Dolls video the same year.
Jesus Christ.
He's in Johnny Mnemonic in 1995.
Oh, yeah. I love that movie so much.
Yeah, I hadn't seen that until recently. That was a pretty good movie. He's in Ace Ventura, Pet Detective in 1994. He's in an episode of steamy Showtime drama Red Shoe Diaries. Shows up in an episode of Sequest 2032. Shows up in a Madonna video. We are only in 1986.
Mm-hmm. Wish we were talking about Udo Dirkschneider.
I don't know who that is.
The singer from Accept.
Oh, okay. This is the whole reason we had to get here. He was in Suspiria in 1997.
Christ.
He was also in a movie called Spermula in 1976. A lot of German ass shit.
Hold on, you're gonna just like scroll past that and not click on it so we can see the fucking synopsis?
Okay, yeah. I mean, and the Spermula.
A notorious secret society known as Spermula plans to return from the future and conquer Earth by neutering the male population.
All right.
What?
Yeah.
Also, you scored right past Hungarian Rhapsody, which I hope to God is intentional. The B movie.
Hungarian Rhapsody. Let's see what this is about. Oof. It's a two-parter.
I'm so glad I have this air freshener over here.
Yeah, I can smell that one. I had some Bloody Marys today, folks. It's all coming out. Two-parter dramatized history of Hungary from the turn of the century to World War II. Fuck, that sounds riveting. Back to Udo. No. We mentioned Suspiria, Spermula, Blood for Dracula, and Flesh for Frankenstein, 1974, 1973.
Nothing for the Wolfman?
No. No fluids for the Wolfman.
Well, I mean, what would it be? Flesh for Frankenstein, because you need flesh to make Frankenstein.
Blood for Dracula.
Which is because, is it kibble? Kibble for Wolfman?
Kibble for the Wolfman. Mooning for the Wolfman.
fucking rude.
Ass
right.
cheeks for Wolfman.
Ass out for Wolfman.
I want that sticker. I want that sticker so bad.
Here's the thing. We can make that happen.
Ass out for Wolfman.
Oh my god, I would be hawking those so hard at cons.
Oh, Jesus. We can probably, we're going to move on from there.
Yeah.
Up next, we have Cary Elwes. I mean, you know Cary Elwes, man. He's fucking Prince Wesley and Princess Bride. He's Robin Hood and Men in Tights. He was in Saw, which we just talked about.
He was in Hot Shots.
Hot Shots, yeah. God, I love those movies. I hadn't seen those in a long time, and the second one was on like recently, and like
Part 2?
Yeah, fuck.
Is that the one where he kicks Castro in the fucking nuts and his brass balls come out?
Saddam Hussein.
Oh, Saddam Hussein.
Yeah. I fucking love Lloyd Bridges in those movies. He falls down the stairs in the first one. You're right, sir. There's a crab. He tripped me. A crab? There's two of them. They work in pairs.
Absurdist humor is a forgotten art.
Where his hat flies off. Ah, Jesus, my hat. Put a man in a boat. We'll send him out to get it. Sir, we could be gone a long time. Well, we'll put some food in the boat. We'll tape his favorite shows. Do I have to think of everything?
Fuck.
He was recently in...
Oh, TJ, fuck you, by the way.
No, that gets a...
No. Cary wanted to be in Saw 2, but lost out because he didn't have a leg to stand on. Rough.
I thought Udo Schneider was the handyman on One Day at a Time. Oh, fuck, I'm frozen again.
Are you?
Yeah.
I'm not.
I might still be frozen from before.
You might be.
Yeah.
If you didn't refresh your shit.
Who gives a shit? Oh, fuck. Let's see. What else we got going on here? We're still on Udo. No, we're not. We're on Cary Elwes. He was in the last Mission Impossible movie, Dead Reckoning Part 1. There we go. We're back now. Christ, you know what? I feel like just moving on. We know who Cary Elwes is.
Yeah.
He was in Stranger Things. He plays the mayor in that. I feel it. well, it's going to happen now that I'm going to mention it. Like if once we get to Men in Tights, we're going to fall into a clip, like a quote hole.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, so excuse me. We're going to move on then. It's pretty rancid.
What the fuck, dog?
I spent the morning drinking and eating meat and cheese that was soaked in the alcohol. Like, Catherine McCormick, who is,
I think what you meant to say is, sorry, I'm a scumbag.
yeah, that's it. She is most well known as Murnau in Braveheart. Love ya, always have.
Always will.
Yeah. She was most recently in The Witcher, an episode of that. She's in that show Slow Horses, which I hear is fucking awesome. I watched the first episode. Like, this is good.
I have no idea what the fuck it is.
It's like Gary Oldman is like the head of like this division of like MI5 that like it's where they send like the fuck up spies basically.
Yeah.
And he's just like put out to pasture basically, and I guess like they start like getting into shit again. It's apparently really, really awesome.
Oh, okay.
It's Gary Oldman. It's got to be awesome.
Yeah, what do you think?
As for Catherine, shows up in an episode of Sherlock. She's in 28 Weeks Later in 2007. She's in Spy Game in 2001.
Mm-hmm.
Robert Redford and Brad Pitt. Braveheart we mentioned, and we're gonna move on from there.
Not much.
How sickening is it to realize that Braveheart is about to be 30 years old?
You can go fuck yourself with an iron stick.
Also, I have to watch it again.
Yeah.
It's been too long.
It's only been a few months for me.
Oh, well.
Last up, we have Eddie Izzard. He is in like a ton of shit. He might be most well known as a comic, as a cross-dressing comic.
It used to be corporate transvestite.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's looking more like just trans these days.
Yeah, I think he changed his name to like Susie.
Oh, really?
So yeah, I think he is like
I'm
sorry, she is then. Yeah.
Not up to date.
Yeah.
So, pardon the verbiage.
Yeah, I'm almost positive. Anyway. Yeah, as Susie Izzard.
Susie Eddie Izzard.
Yeah. They were most recently in Chaos on Netflix, which I heard was good, but it got shit canned. Was in a version of Dr. Jekyll. It was 2023.
I don't remember Eddie Izzard being in the Kids in the Hall reboot.
He must have like just showed up as like a bit part, and
yeah.
I mean, it has been 2 years since I gotta watch that again.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we'll be talking to Dave Foley. I gotta ask about that. Was in the Dark Crystal reboot in 2019.
Mm-hmm.
Did a voice in that. Did the voice of Voldemort in Lego Batman 2017.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Was in the series Hannibal. 6 episodes of that. Was in the Powers TV series. 10 episodes of that. Monty Python Live 2014.
That version of Treasure Island.
This was in 2012 miniseries.
Yeah. Not terrible, but also just like nobody's gonna watch this more than once.
Yeah. I would watch a version of Treasure Island, like a redoing of it, like a good like big budget version of it.
It was decent. It was like dark, gritty for TV movie. You know, like whatever.
Has done some voices on The Simpsons. That was 2010. It's in the Day of the Triffids miniseries in 2009. In Valkyrie in 2008. That was a pretty good movie. Where Tom Cruise plays the general who tried to assassinate Hitler.
Yeah.
Across the Universe 20 07. That was the Beatles musical.
Yep. I like it.
I'm just going to listen to the Beatles. Was in My Super Ex-Girlfriend with Uma Thurman. That was a Ivan Reitman movie. 2006. It was not a good Ivan Reitman movie.
No.
In
Was
Ocean's 12, 2004. Shadow of the Vampire, 2000. I love the movie Mystery Men. They were in that in 1999.
I haven't seen it since I saw it in the theater.
Yeah. Oh, God. I love that movie so much. One of the Disco Boys, Tony P and Tony C. I was in Velvet Goldmine 1998. Shows up in an episode in the last season of Tales from the Crypt. I looked it up. It did not sound entertaining.
No?
Yeah. Evans, a shy horror screenwriter, suspected in a series of grisly murders of women. Oh, this one sounds better than the one I was thinking of. There was somebody else who was in one, and it didn't sound good. A series of murders of women whose heads were taken by the killer as trophies is interrogated by Jack Lynch, a clever, hard-boiled homicide detective whom every cop idolizes.
Sounds familiar. Also, the headshot of that guy looks like Gorilla Monsoon.
Without the tinted glasses.
Yeah.
And that's it. That'll do it for the Better Known As. Out of the crapshoot. Yeah. Yeah, it was a long weekend. It was a fun weekend, though.
It was.
Yeah, yeah.
I had a lot of good times.
Yeah. No, thank you to everybody who came out this weekend to Saratoga Comic-Con. Came by and talked to us. Tell us, how much you like the show. There's multiple people who came by and said stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Which is always good to hear.
Yeah, we saw some old faces. Let's see, who's obviously Thor and gang were there. Assad was there.
Oh yeah, by the way,
bringing home the title.
Guess who won the Battle of the Movies?
Again.
Yeah, it was me and Brooks versus Bridget and Assad. And once your boy here went home with the title. Yeah.
We got to get a belt made.
Yeah. Donna agrees.
Yeah. Let's see. Who else did we see? Robin and Rebecca.
Yes. Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, I apologize. I forget your name, but the guy from Murder Memes was there again. I think that was his first time at Saratoga because he was at Mid Hudson.
Okay. I think somebody said something. Well, multiple people said something to me about, oh, you were at Mid Hudson.
Yeah. Oh man.
Arthur and I met Ivan from Central Oddities. Was it Arthur and I, or was it you and I?
No, it was me.
Yeah, Ivan from Central Oddities. I really want to go check that store out.
Oh yeah, I walked past and he gave me a card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See the back of his card? It was a two-sided business card. The first side was Central
Oddities. It was like
Oddities.
a different business, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like a business for unwashed eggs.
Dope.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I didn't look at the other side. I was like, oh, I don't know what the fuck that is. Holy shit.
Yeah. The Walking Dead panel on Saturday afternoon was awesome. That went great. I almost lost track of time. I was just like, oh fuck, I have to wonder what time it is. I looked down, 2:59. Oh, I was supposed to be off stage 4 minutes ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So yeah.
Fine.
I barely got to the questions that I had because the audience had a bunch. Everybody on the panel was great. Christian Serratos, Ross Marquand, and Jason Douglas, all from The Walking Dead.
Mm-hmm.
All awesome to talk to. I'm doing the thing.
You're doing the thing.
Such a good panel. I really all great people. I hope they did well at the tables this weekend.
Yeah.
I like the new setup that they had going on there. Mm-hmm. All the celebrities were out in the hotel part of the complex.
Yeah, I was talking to Sam about it, and he's like, he seems really stoked too because he can bring in, I think he said 40 new vendors just by switching some shit around.
Yeah.
And because
there were a whole lot of more vendors.
Like he was telling me, because like a lot of people, like what their biggest thing is, like, you know, he brings in a lot of the same people because, like, you know, there's loyalty there, obviously, because like everybody wants to do business. But he can bring in that many more just like new things just by moving them out into that other room.
Yeah.
And it works out really well because like people waiting in line for celebrities aren't congesting all the aisles that people are trying to shop in.
Yeah, that did make it hard in that back corner because there was always just a cloud of people.
Yeah.
It made my job a little harder, but that's like, I'm not even going to gripe about that because that's nobody's problem but mine. Because like I usually have a few minutes of like with the celebrities in the morning where I can go in, give them my spiel, like introduce myself or just say hi or whatever. Where, because they were in the back of the main floor where it took people a couple minutes to get back there. So I had like a little bit where I can talk and it was quiet. But with them in the other room, there were people lined up and waiting before they even got there, just in the room already.
Yeah.
So like as soon as they got to the table, they have a line already. So I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
I'd like go in between people and just like, oh, hey, how's it going on? Like give them my spiel.
Yeah.
But that's minor. I would rather have the show be bigger and better than have my life be more convenient in that one aspect. I liked our new table setup. Art had a suggestion for making it even better at the next one. Moving the entrance from where we had it to the other side. Because you know how like that part by the doors like sticks out a little bit?
Yeah.
We can just put the covers like there, close that off, and then like we can put the table back there and have entrance on the other side. I think it'd give us a little bit more room.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't care. Whatever.
We found the border of where of how big our table can grow.
Yes, we know our limit now because we got a talking to.
Yeah.
Which, hey, fair. Like,
yeah, no, hey, look, we're not looking to rock the boat. We're just looking to have fun and make everybody else have fun. Basically,
yeah. We're just pushing the limits.
Yeah,
that's all. We found it. Turns out it's 6 feet.
Yeah, that's the limit.
Yep.
6 feet.
6 feet from the door, 6 feet from the wall.
What else was there to mention? No like major incidents, which was nice.
At the con, yes.
There were no major incidents, which was nice.
Yep.
We didn't have anybody acting up at the table. No floor spitting. No.
Oh my god, I saw him though.
I didn't see him.
Yeah, he was there.
I didn't see the floor spitter. We know who you are, floor spitter.
Yeah.
You know who you are, floor spitter.
He knows who the fuck I am.
Yeah. You didn't have to yell at anybody?
No, not a one.
Feral Con Kid, I gave him that.
You gave him a little bit of parenting?
Yeah, but somebody's got to, apparently.
Yeah.
Because he came by to grab a fistful of candy. I'm like, you're good. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he did not come back.
Yeah. No, because that kid like lives in our candy bowl.
Yeah.
This is not his fault. He's a kid and he's
unattended.
It's completely unsupervised.
Yeah. But no, I mean everything seemed to run smoothly. Sam was happy. There seemed to be even more people than have been there in the past.
There were a lot of motherfuckers there on Saturday.
This is the first time I'm like, this feels like a really big show now. Like,
yeah,
compared to like on par with some of the other like bigger shows that I've been to.
Yeah,
like no, I'm glad to see it going that way.
No, Sam is like he's doing a really good job.
Yeah,
like he's expanding. He's not letting it be stagnant. Like it's awesome.
Yeah,
not that the show was stagnant. Fuck it. You know what I mean?
No, not Saratoga's not stagnating. I mean, some other ones in the area might be.
Yeah.
But no, just a great show. Like seriously, I had such a good time.
Anything fun other than that happen?
Yeah, I'm trying to
Not
think.
really. Like you guys did the state of the con afterwards.
Yeah, I was running on fumes at that fucking point.
Yeah. Yeah, and then Sunday night last night I did Whatever Happens with Bridget and Kyle. and they hoity-toityed about the Hereditary, and I shit all over it.
Let me guess, they're very high on that movie.
They love it. They love and fine, whatever.
Yeah,
it's just like for no good reason.
I feel like I saw a couple of movies this way. I went last night. Fuck, did I go to the theater to see something? I know I saw.
Yeah, you went saw Wicked.
I saw Wicked last night, yeah. I mean, I'm not a musical guy, but I mean, for a fucking 2-hour and 40-minute movie without the previews and shit, like, I enjoyed it the whole time. There's only a couple of songs where like, all right, like, wrap it the fuck up.
Yeah.
But no, it was enjoyable. Cinematically, yeah, amazing looking. I saw the new Kevin Smith movie earlier this week. Was it Friday?
Oh, the 420 movie?
430 movie. It's a really good movie.
Is it 430 movie?
Yeah, 430 movie. Really good movie.
Is he like getting it back now that he's not stoned out of his fucking gourd all the time now?
It's probably, I would say maybe his second best movie after Clerks. Like, it's more.
Whoa, that's a lot.
Yeah, no, it's more, it's autobiographical again. So but it's not like over the top goofy. So it's like not Jay and Silent Bob.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, like just like him in high school, basically. Like, yeah, him and his buddies hanging out at the movie theater one day. Like, he asks a girl out, and like he's supposed to meet her there later on, and they're just like killing the day at the movies. Like, one of their buddies gets banned for life. Like,
oh really?
Yeah. So it was really enjoyable. Like,
yeah,
you know, fucking your parents, you know, your mom would say like, oh, that was a cute movie.
Yeah,
but yeah, it was a cute movie. Yeah,
okay.
I enjoyed it. It was, you know, for the $5 rental, I did not feel you know, slighted.
Yeah, you weren't ripped off.
Yeah. No, so good on him, man. That was really good.
No, there's a lot of things like hitting streaming like right now that I'm like, okay, now I'm going to see these movies.
Alien Romulus, we were talking about that.
Yeah,
the
Romulus, The Substance, 430 movie I have wanted to see.
Yeah.
There was something else. Terrifier 3 hits streaming like real soon, I think.
Does it really? Yeah, it's been a while.
Came out in October.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm ready for another viewing of that.
I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
So. Oh, one of my favorite cosplayers was Art
that dude, yeah, who went all out on Art the Clown.
Yeah.
That guy, yeah.
With the bag full of weapons and stuff. Oh my, perfect.
The way he scared Christine was.
I thought she pissed her pants.
That was hilarious. she genuinely screamed out of fear. I would say better than Red State. It's a different movie than Red State. Red State is a, you know, really serious, like, intense movie. This is just like a good, like.
I still have not seen Red State.
That's another good movie.
It was like you can't fucking find it.
Yeah.
I'd probably have to sail the high seas.
A yar.
Yeah.
Anything else to shout out about? Well, we moved on from the con. I'm like 10 minutes behind. I'm still really fucking tired.
Yeah. No, it's the same thing we talk about every year. Like we go to Comic-Con and we have like the best time, and like Saturday is fucking phenomenal. Sunday is usually more chill, but like it's still intense.
Because like for Sunday for me is like I know this is going to be the easy day, but also like I know that breakdown's coming. Like we're going to have to break all this shit down and drag it out to the car.
Yeah.
And like, yeah.
But like the fucking once my social battery like starts to deplete, it's like it's gone and I have nothing and I don't want to do anything and I want to sit down and relax and just like recharge, but I never take Mondays off, so I just have to fucking I
just
realized run it out, man,
a couple of years ago, like, no, I have to take Monday off. Like I've tried to go to work the next day and like, because like there's also a bit of a come down, like going back to real life. Like, we've just been living fantasy camp for the past 2 days. Like,
well, 100%. Like I feel like, I feel like I'm not my normal person and I have to push out this like personality.
Sorry. I don't have any beer left anyway, but.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I do have my non-alcoholic beverage. But yeah, no, sorry to disrupt.
No, we get to sit at our table and feel like a somebody for 2 days.
And get irresponsibly fucking drunk.
Yeah. I mean, most of the time, yeah. But it's cool. It's like you just say like it's fantasy camp. Like,
and then it's like I just Monday morning rolling around as soon as work starts. You're back to the grind. Yep, nope. Yeah. I need some transition.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fortunately, work all this week is going to be 8 to 5 and not 6 to 6. So
I have a 2-day work week ahead of me.
I mean, I've only got 2 more days, so it's fine. Yeah, I got Friday off. It's awesome. Paid.
Yeah, I have nothing to do for 4 days, and it's going to be spectacular.
You have to cook, don't you?
Yeah, but I mean, I'm going to be here just fucking chilling out.
Yeah.
Making a turkey and like, honestly, Thanksgiving isn't bad if you just split it up. Like, if you do all the shit.
Oh, yeah, I do a lot of prep cooking.
Yeah. Like, the night before, like, I'll chop up the Brussels sprouts, like, cut up the potatoes and have them soaking in water overnight, like, just so the next day I can boil them, mash them, like.
Stick them in a stew.
Exactly. Samwise Gamgee style. Throw the sprouts in the oven, like, throw the turkey in the oven. Like, really, the hardest thing is, like, making the stuffing, which I just have to do on the stovetop. Like, turkey you just throw in and not touch. Like, basically.
Yeah.
Resist opening the door.
Yeah, stop opening the fucking oven.
Yeah.
Stop basting your turkey. You're ruining it.
Yeah. And everything. Yeah, I mean, mashed potatoes are easy. Fucking, it's all easy shit. As long as you just break it up. It's gonna be the Giants versus the Cowboys. I can't wait to sleep through that.
Yeah, it's gonna be so fucking dumb.
Yeah, with all this shitty. Is this true that they're trying to fucking hire Daniel Jones? The Cowboys.
There's no fucking way. They just spent the most money ever on a quarterback.
I was almost hoping that were true. Like, yeah, you guys can try.
Fucking have them.
Yeah.
No. Like, they make a lot of dumbass decisions, but.
But yeah, no, I am looking forward to Thanksgiving, man. Just chilling out, having some good food, like. Battle of Ass the movies?
No, Battle of the movies.
Ass tits.
I was just putting random stuff in there so I could see how it looked.
Jesus Christ.
How much is it?
Oh, $200.
Oh, no, fuck that.
That's the cheapest one.
Yeah, nope.
That's a 6-pound custom championship belt.
And it's the cheapest one. I'll make one.
Yeah, really. Just buy one of the cheapo toy.
Yeah, you can buy a blank one.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna take it easy. I have that King Kong model up there. Maybe I'll fucking try to build that in that 4-day period.
That'd be cool. No, Sam, they don't have me and Cody doing anything ridiculous at work this month. We have everybody doing everything ridiculous this month.
That might be it.
I think it is.
Did we forget anything?
Probably not.
Hype for Nosferatu.
Yeah, we got to do another movie night.
We got werewolves, yeah. Coming up in a couple weeks. I'm down for that.
Oh, yeah. There was a recommendation, by the way, for Gotham, 1919 to 1939. The history of the Golden Age of Gotham, written like a true crime book.
All right.
As though Batman was a real event in history in that time frame.
All right.
All right, TJ coming in the cool shit all the time.
Yeah, we're gonna go see Gladiator this week. I'm looking forward to seeing that. I like Roman shit.
I do too, but it's not my favorite. Let's see. When does Nosferatu hit?
Christmas Day, I believe.
Do you want to try for a network movie night to see it?
It would have to be. We could.
Yeah, after you get back.
Yeah, I get back the 30th, which is a Monday. I get back at 4:30. Do we want to go see it at like? Oh, you have to. You have to work. Do you have to work the next day? It's New Year's Eve.
So do I have New Year's Day off?
No, it would be
Probably.
New Year's Eve, the 31st.
Oh, I don't fucking know.
Because if we see the movie, I get back at like 4:30. We could go see it at like 8 and then stream afterwards as our Monday episode.
Yeah, sorry. TJ, go fuck yourself. I love you. Eat a dick.
Oh Jesus. Yeah, we could do that, or if you wanted to, like, we could record an episode New Year's Day if that's easier or whatever.
We'll figure that out a month from now.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't.
If Monday is New Year's Eve, I probably have.
No, Monday is the 30th. New Year's Eve is a Tuesday.
Okay. So I will be working Monday and Tuesday, possibly off Wednesday then.
Okay, all right. So maybe we won't do that.
Whatever.
We'll
I don't care.
Figure it out.
I don't care.
We'll figure it out.
Will we? I hope so. You know what I do have figured out? Our socials.
Does it say the plugs?
Yeah. Our website is www.bigdumbmonsters.com. You can find us on Facebook at Big Dumb Monsters Pod. You can email us suggestions for the show, beer suggestions, movies we should watch. If you want to collaborate on something, you want us on your show, you want to be on our show.
It reminds me of something I got to mention after we're done recording.
Yeah. Hit us up, email us bigdumbmonsters@gmail.com. You can find us on Slasher, the all horror social network. And you can find us occasionally logged into our Steam account, which is Big Dumb Monsters. Ooh, Dead Time Stories is starting. It's pretty sick.
Scott Valentine. It's my handoff, right? I wasn't paying attention to what you were saying.
Yeah,
All right,
it's your turn.
Hey, you can check us out at big_dumb_monsters on Instagram and Threads. Posted some pictures from the con this weekend. We had our network pick, which looked pretty cool. Which, as wide of a shot as that is, still only gets about 75% of our table in the picture.
We're taking over all of upstairs.
Yeah, kind of.
Get rid of the cosplay section. We'll take the whole elbow.
Yeah.
I would if we could.
We could. We could fill that space with something.
Yeah. Our dumbasses.
Yeah. We stream this show live when we don't forget what the plugs are on Twitch and YouTube every Monday night, most every Monday night at around 7:45. We are at Big Dumb Monsters on both of those platforms. You should check out our merch store at TeePublic. You just go to TeePublic, search for the Big Dumb Monsters store. We have some other places you can check us out. We have a Discord. There's probably I don't even know if there's a link in our link tree. Fuck, I have to fix
For
that.
Discord?
Yeah.
There is.
Fuck, I'm glad I fixed that in the past. Yeah, that dude has helped me out a couple of times this week. Yeah, so that's all we got to say.
Yeah. And I don't think since we switched over to Mondays, I don't think we've missed a Monday. Maybe once.
I think we've done like a Sunday or maybe a Tuesday.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Well, like once. But the streak
it's pretty consistent.
The streak of like never missing an episode still alive.
So today was a little late. It went up to the website at the normal time, but it was rendering overnight, and I didn't get it up until like 8:30, 8:45.
It's a fucking busy week.
Yeah.
But yeah,
dude, only because I got lazy Friday night and Saturday night and didn't do it then.
Yeah.
Saturday night, I was barely alive. Like especially after that stream.
Yeah. Well, you were also fucking bombed.
Yeah, and I was on like between Thursday night and Friday night, I had 7 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
And then Saturday night, I finally got 7 full hours of sleep.
Yep.
So yeah, no, thanks again to Sam for having us out to the con.
Yeah.
Could not have gone any better. It was such a good time, and I can't wait for the next one.
Yeah.
We will be there May 3rd and 4th, 2025.
Mm-hmm.
In our same spot. It would suck ass if we had to go into the room with the hoi polloi.
No, I don't want that at all.
We gotta condense this to one table. Are you sure? Yeah. Oh no. That's not good. No es bueno.
We would do it if we had to do it, but it wouldn't be fun.
I will start stacking fucking tables if we have to.
Add a second story to our setup.
Oh my god, make like a fucking tree house. Like a fucking blanket fort of tables.
Nobody said we couldn't go up.
Good point.
Why are you guys setting up scaffolding? Don't worry about it.
Yeah. It's for the wrestlers. Oh my god.
Oh god, we make a 3rd floor, call it the observation deck, and charge people $1 to go up there.
Oh my god. We're gonna get out of here. But before we do, we're gonna leave you with some weekly words of wisdom. Don't let ghoulies eat your ass.
And never sleep in a deathbed.
Bye.